the number of soldiers getting sick is also climbing, and fast.
Hey,
Soldiers aren't currently getting
we just got a card from your brother.
battlefield beaming reports that
Maybe you should try and be a little bit more like him.
Most COVID-19 deaths in Canada have happened inside long-term care homes.
What's up, fam? Shit's getting crazy down here, but me and the boys are hanging in. Just want to let you guys know I'm okay. Miss you guys. Cheers. Ollie. The heck? Ollie, you're home? Man, you have no idea what I just went through.
Walk in the office trying to be a Navy SEAL weighing 297 pounds. You walk in looking the way I look now. So he brought me back to a scale, and I remember looking in front of me was a height weight chart. For me, I'm 6'1". I could only weigh 191. I had to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months. So I went on this crazy routine and eating hardly nothing. And in less than 3 months, I lost 106 pounds.
What is going on, guys? Will here, welcome to the video. So I have been looking online for some crazy daily routines to follow, and I just happened to stumble upon this man of the name David Goggins. He's a retired Navy SEAL, an ultra marathon runner, a triathlete, a cyclist, and the only Navy SEAL in history to do 3 Hell Weeks in 1 year. So this guy's an absolute manimal. So at the age of 24, he was nearly 300 pounds, and he was just like, hey, I want to become a Navy SEAL. Like, who the hell does that? So in order for him to become a Navy SEAL, he had to meet the minimum fitness requirement, which was to get down to 191 pounds at 6'1". So he did this massive math equation in his head, and he was like, if 3,500 calories is 1 pound of fat, then shit, I can't stop moving. So he literally did not stop moving. He went into the most epic and intense fitness routine I have ever seen in my life, where he lost over 100 pounds in just under 3 months. And I'm gonna follow that routine in today's video. So sit back and relax while I don't, and let's get into it. If you're wondering why my face is a little bit puffy, I'm speaking quietly. It's because it's 4:30 a.m. He would wake up every day at 4:30 and down a banana before the festivities begin. I've woken up at 4:30 before, but it's usually to go to the airport to go on vacation, so how the tables have turned. I'm not gonna complain about it because I can just imagine him coming up close to my ear and whisper. No, he seems like a yeller. He'd probably yell in my ear. Suck it up. You'll need to subscribe to my OnlyFans to see me one bite this. You know what's crazy to think? Like, look at the time right now, and people are still up. Like, they still haven't ended their day from yesterday because everyone has like that crazy, like messed up quarantine sleep schedule, and I'm starting my next day already. Wild. So it's almost 5 a.m. right now, and after he eats the banana, he'll go on to the exercise bike, so a 5 a.m. bike ride. Not the morning ride I envisioned, but you'll notice I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on this today, because at the very beginning, he was on the bike instead of running, because if he just went right into running at the current weight he was at, I mean, his destiny would not be the Navy SEALs, it would be knee replacements, you know what I mean? So you gotta start somewhere. So I'm gonna start right now, and everything that I do today is gonna be tracked on my Apple Watch, and at the end of the video, we'll do a whole recap on the day. So let's get started, shall we? 38 minutes in, so a little over the halfway point right now, and I was doing some research on my phone, and I actually found out that he followed this routine that I'm showing you guys in the video for 85 days straight and lost an average of 1.1 pounds per day for a total of 106 pounds in under 3 months, which is pretty crazy. So I'm gonna link in the description down below the source that I used in terms of the schedule, because if you look from source to source, there are slight variances, but I just picked the one that looked the most popular and just stuck with that one. First hour on the bike complete. My legs are feeling like springs right now. So next up on the list, it says he studies for the ASVAB test from 6 to 7 a.m. And I was like, what the hell is that? So I searched it up, and it says it's the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, which is a multiple choice test used to determine qualification for enlistment in the United States Armed Forces. I mean, I have no plans on joining the armed forces, and studying for a test gives me PTSD, so I'm just gonna go edit a video. And we're back. So it's almost 8 a.m. right now. There's something to be said about waking up early. Very productive, got a lot of stuff done. But now it's time for the 2-hour swim from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Yes, a 2-hour swim. This is what I am most nervous for the entire day, because as I mentioned in my last video, I'm an extremely weak swimmer. Like, I am polar opposite to that quadruple jointed creature, Michael Phelps. Like, if I jump into the water, you're gonna be like, is that Will or a baby giraffe? In those 2 hours, he goes about 2 miles, and there's no chance I'm able to do that. Like, I did the math, so my pool is 40 feet. So if I do there and back 132 times, that's 2 miles. No chance I'll get 2 miles. So I'm gonna do as best as I possibly can. That is for sure. So gonna start my open water swim right now. Put my goggles on. Let's go, baby. It's getting really hard now, guys. I'm starting to fade. I need to take like a 5-minute break. So I've been going at it for an hour and 17 minutes. Oh my God. But David Goggins even said, if you feel like quitting, you only have 40% of your body's capability. It's all in your mind. It's all mindset. Mindset is everything. You know, your body is capable of so many great things. So if you feel like you can't do it, just keep on pushing forward. So I have about 45 minutes left, and these are gonna be my best 45 minutes. I'm gonna make them count. Okay. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. My body is like numb right now, and my shoulders feel like they're gonna come out of their sockets because I was going like this the whole time. And I just worked up an appetite. I'm starving right now. Like, my stomach is eating itself. 11 a.m. Take a look at my skin. The water dried the hell out of it. So I basically had enough time to throw on my gym clothes and wipe away my tears. But we are back now for a 3-hour full body workout. So he doesn't do like a traditional bodybuilder type workout. He does a circuit style high rep workout. So how high rep does he go? Well,
So I would do 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 reps on one exercise at a time.
all right, well, you guys heard the man. So high reps, 100 to like 400 reps, I think he said. I mean, I'm not a fan of high reps, maybe when it comes to eating donuts, but not with exercise. So I'm gonna put this circuit together here. So I'm starting off with the bench press. I'm putting 10 pounds per side. I'm not really sure if that's even an appropriate weight for 100 reps. I have no idea. 100 reps is what I'm gonna do for everything for around 5 to 6 rounds. I picked 4 exercises. So starting with the bench press, 100 reps, and then we're gonna walk over here to the dumbbell curls. I'm gonna do 100 reps of dumbbell curls. I'm then gonna come here for the shoulders and do seated shoulder press. 100 reps of that. That just sounds extremely painful. And then I'm gonna finish off here for the lat with the lat pull down, because guess what? Fun fact, David Goggins actually beat the world record for the most amount of pull-ups done. He did 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. So in honor of that, I'm gonna do some lat pull down. So that is the circuit. And let's see how I do. Okay, that's 70. Holy, that is like crazy pump. Oh, that was like a beta version of the NFL Combine challenge right there. Wow, okay. Woo, 100 rep arm curls. Last thing, lat pull down. Here we go. Put my arms over my head. Okay. Now we do a 20-minute rest and a vomit session in the toilet. Repeat that 6 times. Oh my god, I'm so dizzy right now. It's not even funny. Like, I think we're on what? I think I have 1 more round to go. It's the fact that I haven't eaten yet is what's, it's like if I had something other than the banana, I think I'd be a little bit okay, but oh my god. I can't even stand up. All right, last round. Round number 6. I don't usually make it to round 6. So. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I need a minute. I'm just taking a minute. I needed like 15 minutes to just look at the ceiling before I could speak right now. I don't know how he does this at all, like every day. But I mean, the only thing that's keeping me going is the fact that he did it. And then I always wonder, if he could do it, why can't I do it? So that's what's pushing me. Like if someone else can do something, I always think, why can't I? And I think that's how everyone should think. No one has like special traits, you know, like it's just the mindset, putting in the hard work, being able to be driven for something. And if you really want it that badly, you'll find a way to do it. You won't make any excuses. So this guy is a beast, man. He's testing me today. You must be wondering, where is the food? And I'm wondering the same thing. And I looked it up. So his breakfast was a banana. He doesn't have lunch. He does not have a snack. And then he just has dinner. So he has 800 calories all day long. So he basically just like calorie deficit of the gods right now. So I'm looking forward to dinner at 7:30. Alrighty, we're back. It's almost 3 p.m. right now, so I had enough time to shower and change my clothes, feeling a lot better after I drank a ton of water. So we're going on the bike for 2 hours from 3 to 5. So it looks like he studies while he's on the bike, so I'm gonna edit while I'm on the bike. I think that's such a great idea. If you can do something productive while getting your exercise in, because it just goes by without even thinking about it. Even if you wanna do something unproductive, like if you wanna watch TV while you're riding the bike or you're on the treadmill, I think it's awesome because guys, one of the biggest things that dictates our weight and how much we can eat is our NEAT, our non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is how much we move on a daily basis. So if you guys wanna eat a lot of food and look lean, you gotta move a lot. So gonna do a couple hours of editing. I think I'm actually gonna finish majority of this video today. So kind of cool.
Officer being Navy SEAL weighing 297 pounds.
So it's 5:30 now, had enough time to change my wardrobe yet again. Feeling kind of weird, definitely past that point of being starving. I think my body's just accepted the fact it's not getting shit all until 7:30. Extremely sore to the point where I feel like I've actually torn muscles throughout my body. As you can probably imagine what a 2400 rep workout would do to you. It feels like it's like my first month in the gym. Like that, the soreness that I have right now feels like I've just been lifting for like the first time. But I feel very motivated to finish this challenge, but there's like this small part of me that just says, Will, collapse on the floor and black out. But I am not gonna do that, because what we have to do right now is run anywhere from 2 to 6 miles. So depending on the day, he runs anywhere from 2 to 6 miles. So I can tell you right now, I'm not running 6 miles. There is no way. I will definitely, surely collapse. So I'm gonna run 5 kilometers, which is just over 3 miles. So the only thing that's keeping me going right now is the fact that dinner is next. So let's get it. Have about 0.8 of a kilometer left. Not doing so hot right now. I feel like I was riding this like wave for the past couple hours, but then I was just running and I passed this kid and he gave me a face full of his vape, which I believe is blueberry pie flavored, but I could be wrong. It could have been cherry, but I trust these massive things. But that like sparked my appetite, sparked my headache, and it doesn't really help that it's also like probably the hottest day of the year in Toronto right now. So all that's just kind of getting on me right now, and shit's not feeling too good. Feeling very depleted as well. Like, gonna be taking glycogen donations tomorrow. I'm gonna have the nastiest carb up, that is for sure. Unfortunately, I don't live in the US where they have Olive Garden, because then I'd be able to see just how endless the breadsticks really are. But yeah, gonna finish up the 0.8 kilometers I have left, then head home, shower, and then we eat, which I'm so excited about. Okay, the time has come, the moment we have all / I have been waiting for, dinner time. So for dinner, he would usually have a lean source of protein with some steamed vegetables and some rice. So here I have exactly that. So I have a little bit of rice, some steamed broccoli, and then 8 ounces of pork loin. So this comes out to 680 calories plus 120 calories from the banana, which is 800 calories for the day. I cannot wait to get into this. Oh my. I'm getting a head rush. That actually tastes like a Boston cream donut, and it's wild rice. So I have about half an hour to eat this. If you guys know me, you know that shouldn't be a problem, but I actually kind of want to savor this, because this is like basically the only meal I've had today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm extremely sunburnt from that run. I was only out there for like, what, I think 34 minutes. I'm like tomato red. I've like genuinely never appreciated food so much in my life until right now. Well, that was incredible, feeling somewhat human again. Just wish I had 10 times more the size. Well, I have 12 minutes until I have to get back to work, and we only have one more thing to do. So it's 8 p.m. right now, and we're gonna be back at it for the 3rd time today, like a teenager that just discovered how to get past the computer's parental controls. So all we have left to do is the bike from 8 to 10 p.m., and then we have earned ourselves the right to go to bed. I am absolutely exhausted. The closer I get to the end of the day, the more I just want it to be over with, and I just need to go to sleep. So let's just get this last 2 hours done. So I don't know if you guys can see my watch, but it's 9:57. So I theoretically should only have 3 minutes left, but I actually have just over 10 minutes left because my Apple Watch died in the middle of my bike session, because I guess my Apple Watch was going on overdrive today from so many workouts implemented. So I had to stop for a little bit to get it to charge to an appropriate length. Can you guys tell how tired I am right now? Like, I feel so overtired. I feel like I've been filming this video for like 2 weeks now. Like I can't even actually think straight, but I cannot wait. I can like see a mirage of my bed in the distance. Last minute, everyone. Wow, I'm wrecked. The fact that this guy calls it his average day is incredible. I feel like I've just been in a dream. That's kind of like the feeling, you just feel like kind of like out of it. I'm just so dizzy and just wanting to go to sleep. So I'm gonna go upstairs, shower, and then go to sleep, or should I say clinical coma. And then I'll see you all in the morning if I wake up, and we'll talk about the overall day. It's the next day, and take a look at the clock. It's just past 11:30, so I've been up for a little over half an hour, so a solid 12.5 hours sleep, which is very much needed. Also have a couple breakouts that will be joining me fairly soon because of all that working out, so thank you, David. Surprisingly, don't feel that bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't feel great. I'm still very sore, but not to the point I thought I was gonna be. So I stepped on the scale this morning and I was 176 pounds, which means I lost 5 pounds from the morning of the challenge. Obviously that is not all body fat. It's probably a little bit of body fat, but that's a lot to do with depletion, dehydration, just the volume of food in my system because I had like a quarter of my calories for the day. And just because of the time I weighed myself at 4:30 in the morning versus 11. So all those factors come into play. So now let's talk about my overall day. So total active calories burned was 3,364 calories for a total of 5,599 calories. And I only ate 800 yesterday. So quite the calorie deficit. Total exercise was 441 minutes. That is insane. And I walked 15,593 steps for a total distance of 13.5 kilometers. So my hat goes off to this guy because he had a goal. It seemed like an unattainable goal and he just went after it, didn't let anything or anyone get in his way. He inspires me greatly. So that is gonna wrap up this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.